First, I must say to those that ask me what I think about what's happening to Bill Cosby, the crackers that were not punished for killing Tamir Rice, or any other recent attack on black people, I have to be honest with you. I am a black liberation soldier. I have not changed my opinion about white supremacy. I spend most of my time these days working on my two primary crafts or sciences. I am also trying to manifest the greatness of what I have heard scholars of indigenous, and in particular African, people's history for several decades. I think the same thing about Tamir Rice that I think about Sandra Bland, John Crawford, Denzel Curnow, Freddie Gray, or any other murder victims of white supremacy. We must reestablish our own civilization, nation, or at the very least our own states or cities. Part of establishing any society is developing a defense, and offense, using all the sciences including military science. Why? Even if you don't understand the need for a black separate state or the need to destroy the worst pandemic in human history, white supremacy, we should at least have a refuge or some place we can quarantine ourselves from the effects of white supremacy. A safety zone, if you will. On another note, I've said many times before that I am an Esatayu. That's simply an observer of the worlds. I've been working for black liberation more than 25 years on many fronts and much of my work speaks for itself. But over the last 5 years I have observed two brothers whose power and influence cannot be denied. My tongue is not confined by the rules established by any group or individuals in this so-called black conscious community, so I can say what needs to be said and let the chips fall where they may. I made this same statement when I was first exposed to these two brothers 5 years ago. Why only 5 years ago? 'Cause I had my nose to the grind as an underground freedom fighter here in DC and had no knowledge of what freedom fighters were doing on YouTube or Facebook or any social media at the time. Anyway, I will say now as I said then. Sonnetor and King Noble need to collaborate. Sonnetor has established the biggest platform that brings black conscious information to the world. I have heard no greater voice for black liberation since Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad than King Noble. My only concern is black liberation, so I don't care what anyone thinks about what I'm saying. King Noble and Sonnetor must join forces despite their differences. This would be a 1-2 punch that white supremacy would have great difficulty recovering from. This article was written by Daku Akabo wa Akatu.